Selena Gomez got married. Justin Bieber's Instagram is a mess. As you probably know by now, Selena Gomez just shared that she got married to Benny Blanco in a beautiful wedding ceremony. But now her ex, Justin Bieber's social media is chaos.
Hollywood just can't look away from the storm surrounding Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber, a saga that refuses to die no matter how much time passes. The latest chapter has the internet in complete meltdown after Justin reportedly had an emotional breakdown following news of Selena's private wedding ceremony. What should have been a peaceful and joyful moment for Selena, a celebration of love and growth, quickly turned into a public circus with cameras, fans, and insiders dissecting every move, word, and post from both sides. According to reports, Justin's reaction wasn't just emotional, it was explosive. Sources close to the situation say he completely lost it after hearing the news, allegedly confronting his team in frustration, canceling appearances, and locking himself away for several days. The situation escalated when fans noticed Justin's social media activity, cryptic posts, deleted photos, and emotional song lyrics shared in the dead of night. It wasn't long before the world started connecting the dots, sparking rumors that the pop star still hasn't moved on from the woman who defined his youth and shaped his image. Selena's wedding, which she kept secret for months, was reportedly an intimate event attended only by close family and longtime friends. The ceremony was described as simple but deeply emotional, a moment that symbolized her complete break from the chaos of her past. Yet, the peace didn't last long. Within hours of the story breaking online, fans noticed Justin trending across every social media platform. Videos surfaced of him looking visibly distraught while being photographed outside a Los Angeles studio. According to witnesses, he seemed distant and emotional, refusing to speak to paparazzi and brushing off questions about Selena. Insiders say Hailey Bieber, his wife, tried to calm him down, but the tension between them only grew worse as the story spread. For many fans, it felt like déjà vu. The same love triangle that dominated pop culture years ago had returned, only this time with real consequences for everyone involved. The emotional fallout didn't just affect Justin personally, it rippled through his marriage. Reports claim that Hailey has been struggling with the renewed wave of attention, feeling humiliated and ignored as her husband's name once again became tied to his ex. Social media added fuel to the fire, with users dissecting every expression, gesture, and outfit choice, turning private pain into public entertainment. And while Hailey stayed silent, Selena didn't. Insiders revealed that Selena was aware of Justin's reaction and wasn't about to let her narrative be hijacked by old drama. What she did next shocked everyone and shifted the entire conversation. Rather than issuing statements or engaging in back and forths, Selena took control in a different way. She began posting messages about peace, closure, and self-respect. Subtle, but powerful. She also reportedly made it clear to her circle that she would not allow her wedding to become a Justin Bieber headline. Those close to her say she sees his reaction as proof that she finally made the right decision to move on. And for the first time, it feels like Selena isn't just closing a chapter. She's burning the whole book. The girl who once cried in public over heartbreak is now standing firm, letting the world know that her peace is not up for negotiation. The situation spiraled when Justin's alleged meltdown was caught on camera.
Justin Bieber put out this simple post saying that he was thinking about shaving his beard, and he shared a bunch of different pictures of his beard. And guys, the comment section, she's gone forever. Brother, nobody cares about you. We're busy with the wedding. Justin, you lost gold. Do you think he tried calling her before she got married the way he called her before he got married? Bruh, she got married. There must be about 1,000 pictures of Selena Gomez in his comment section right now. And it's not just on this post. People are commenting, you lost the love of your life. Oh my god, the comments, which was my thoughts. A lot of people think this is crazy. This person's like, we love the Bieber family. Don't look at the negativity in the replies. We love you and your family. And another said, what is wrong with you people? He is happily married with a child. Let it be. He gives us music. Let him enjoy his life. Justin Bieber, you are better than me because I could not mentally cope with this. I would simply turn all of my comments off.
Paparazzi footage from outside a Beverly Hills recording studio showed him slamming a car door and storming off mid-conversation with his team. Insiders claim this outburst came just hours after he learned of Selena's wedding. While he didn't mention her name directly, those present said his anger seemed personal, emotional, and deeply rooted. He reportedly told his staff that people don't understand what I lost, a statement that immediately went viral once leaked online. Fans were quick to interpret it as a reference to Selena, reigniting theories that Justin never truly got over her, despite being married to Hailey for years. The footage was viewed millions of times within hours, creating another round of online chaos that blurred the lines between public entertainment and private breakdown. Justin's emotional state has reportedly been fragile for months. Sources claim that he's been quietly battling stress, creative exhaustion, and personal frustration with fame. But hearing about Selena's wedding seemed to trigger something deeper, a wave of regret and nostalgia for a relationship that defined nearly a decade of his life. Insiders say Justin became fixated on memories from their past, scrolling through old photos, listening to songs they once shared, and even reaching out to mutual acquaintances. His team reportedly tried to keep things under control, but his mood swings and emotional posts only made things worse. Fans noticed his likes on fan accounts, featuring old photos of him and Selena, which reignited public interest and created tension with Hailey, who's been trying to keep their marriage steady amid constant public scrutiny. Hailey's reaction has been the quietest yet the most telling. Sources close to her describe her as embarrassed and overwhelmed, struggling to deal with another round of Selena comparisons. Every time she tries to move forward with Justin, another shadow from his past seems to follow. Insiders claim Hailey has been urging Justin to stay off social media and focus on his mental health, but her advice has fallen on deaf ears. Meanwhile, fans of Selena, known for their fierce loyalty, have flooded Hailey's posts with sympathy messages, reminding her that this isn't her fault. The situation has turned into a global spectacle, with fans dissecting the psychological undertones of Justin's behavior. Some call it heartbreak resurfacing, others label it obsession. But one thing everyone agrees on, the emotional spiral has hit a new low. Selena's response, however, has been nothing short of composed. Instead of feeding into the drama, she's doubled down on her message of peace. In a recent interview, she said she was grateful for growth and hinted that her past relationships taught her what love isn't supposed to feel like. Those words didn't mention Justin directly, but the timing was unmistakable. She also shared photos from her honeymoon showing laughter, calm, and serenity, a direct contrast to the chaos surrounding her ex. Her fans rallied behind her, turning her posts into symbols of independence and emotional maturity. To many, Selena's silence isn't weakness, it's power. As the chaos built, social media transformed the story into a battleground. On one side were fans defending Justin, claiming his emotional reaction showed he was human and still healing. On the other side, millions praised Selena for reclaiming her peace after years of being defined by someone else's love story. The hashtag #SelenaWon trended for days, symbolizing her triumph over heartbreak and toxic cycles. Meanwhile, #PrayForJustin began trending among Bieber's fans, who expressed concern that he might be heading for another breakdown. What started as gossip had evolved into a psychological drama playing out in real time, one that blurred the lines between celebrity vulnerability and public consumption. Behind the scenes, industry insiders say this meltdown may also reflect the pressure Justin's been under to maintain an image of stability. His marriage to Hailey, while outwardly glamorous, has been under constant media assault. Every glance, every post, every quote is dissected for hidden meaning. Sources claim that Justin's emotional reaction to Selena's wedding may have been less about love and more about loss of control. For years, he's been trying to prove he's evolved beyond the chaotic relationships of his youth, but Selena's wedding forced him to confront the reality that she truly moved on, and that closure didn't include him. That realization reportedly broke something inside him, leaving him caught between nostalgia and resentment. Selena, however, seems to be thriving like never before. Her career is stronger than it's been in years. Her mental health advocacy is widely respected, and her new marriage has grounded her in a way that fame never could. Sources close to her say she feels freer than ever, and that Justin's reaction only confirms how much she's grown. In the past, she might have felt guilt or responsibility for his pain, but not anymore. Now she's focused on her new chapter, surrounded by people who don't see her as an extension of someone else's story. Her fans see her as a symbol of emotional independence, and her calm response to Justin's chaos has only strengthened that image. Still, the internet can't help but speculate about what Justin's breakdown means for his marriage. Photos of him and Hailey attending public events show visible tension, and multiple reports claim that Hailey has been spending more time away from him to protect her peace. It's a mirror image of what Selena went through years ago, a reminder that emotional instability has consequences that ripple through every relationship. The difference this time is that Selena isn't the one caught in the storm. She's watching from a place of distance and strength, reminding the world that healing means moving forward, not looking back. As more details emerged, fans began questioning how much Hailey knew before the wedding news broke. Insiders claim she was aware of Justin's emotional sensitivity regarding Selena and had even warned him to prepare for it once rumors of the ceremony started circulating online. However, what she didn't expect was the depth of his reaction. Sources say she felt blindsided by how quickly he unraveled, describing it as a switch flipped overnight. Despite putting on a brave face publicly, Hailey reportedly feels trapped in a never-ending triangle she didn't sign up for. She's been with Justin for years, but Selena's name continues to cast a long shadow over their relationship. For Hailey, this latest episode isn't just embarrassing, it's exhausting. Meanwhile, the speculation machine keeps spinning. Some believe Justin's reaction isn't purely emotional but strategic. A few industry insiders suspect that his team might be using the attention to reignite public interest in his upcoming projects. After all, Justin's career has been quieter lately, with fewer releases and mixed reviews for his latest work. The drama, some say, could serve as a distraction to reintroduce him to headlines before a new album rollout. However, those close to him insist that this isn't PR, it's personal. One source put it bluntly, he's not faking this, he's really breaking down. Selena, on the other hand, seems untouched by the circus. Her close friends describe her as grounded, spending her days focusing on her humanitarian work and her relationship. Those around her say that while she's aware of the media frenzy, she refuses to let it steal her peace. She's been through enough public heartbreaks to know how quickly narratives spiral. Instead of reacting, she's channeling her energy into purpose and privacy. Her inner circle insists that she has no intention of addressing Justin directly, despite fans begging her to speak her truth. In Selena's view, the truth is already visible. She's happy, healthy, and done looking back. This shift in dynamics, Selena's peace versus Justin's turmoil, has become a symbolic turning point. For years, the world viewed Selena as the emotional one, the heartbroken one, the girl who couldn't let go. Now, that label belongs to Justin. The roles have reversed completely. While he spirals under the weight of old emotions, she's living proof that healing is possible. Even celebrities are weighing in, calling Selena's composure a masterclass in growth. And though Hailey remains in the middle of the storm, her silence suggests she's realizing that this might not be something she can fix. Now, with weeks passing since the initial fallout, the dust still hasn't settled. Justin's fans continue to demand updates, wondering if he'll finally address the situation publicly. Insiders claim he's been urged by his team to stay quiet, focus on therapy, and avoid fueling the headlines. But in the age of viral speculation, silence only breeds more theories. Some fans believe he's planning a musical comeback centered around heartbreak, a closure project inspired by his unresolved emotions towards Selena. Others think this might mark the beginning of a long hiatus as he tries to rebuild his mental health and marriage. Whatever the case, it's clear the saga has taken a toll on everyone involved. Selena, however, has emerged as the clear winner in the public eye. Her strength, grace, and refusal to engage have redefined her legacy from Justin's ex to a symbol of resilience. Her wedding wasn't just about love, it was about closure. It marked the moment she finally broke free from the narrative that's followed her for over a decade. For fans, it's a full circle moment. The woman who once sang about losing herself in heartbreak has now found herself in peace. Every image, every quote, every appearance since her wedding reinforces that message. She's no longer haunted by what could have been. She's focused on what is. Hailey, meanwhile, continues to face an uphill battle. The constant comparisons, the public scrutiny, and the resurfaced clips from old interviews have reignited debates about her relationship with Justin. Despite her efforts to keep things private, she's once again being dragged into a love triangle that refuses to die. But some analysts suggest this might actually be an opportunity for her to reshape her own image. By showing empathy rather than defensiveness, she could emerge from this as a figure of quiet strength in her own right. The key, they say, is distance, staying out of the chaos and letting time do the healing. As for Justin, the world is watching closely. Whether this episode becomes his breaking point or his turning point depends on what he does next. His emotional unraveling over Selena's wedding may have embarrassed him publicly, but it also exposed something real, the danger of never letting go. For years, fans have romanticized his connection with Selena, turning their relationship into a cultural fairy tale. But now, that fairy tale has ended, and it's clear that one of them has moved on, while the other is still learning how to. And that's the full story behind Selena Gomez snapping after Justin Bieber's emotional breakdown over her wedding. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more breakdowns and updates on the wildest stories taking over Hollywood and the music world.